What's up, everybody? This is Byron with another episode of Byron Sports Reviews. Today, I want to talk about the NFL and the NBA. We get started with the NFL, talking about Odell missing OTAs. It's not a good look. In a new city, you just got traded. You want to start off fresh, start off new. This is part of the reason why the Giants traded you, because you weren't a leader in that locker room. You got to show up to OTAs. Even if you don't want to go, you got to show up. The next thing I want to talk about is the Buccaneers releasing Gerald McCoy, but also they this morning finalized a deal with Ndamukong Suh, so they swapped him out. I don't like that swap out because Ndamukong Suh hasn't done anything since he's been with the Lions. In my opinion, Gerald McCoy was a great leader for the Buccaneers. I know he's a little bit older, but he was just a great leader, and he played hard. He was a heartbeat of that defense. So I don't like that swap out, but that's what they did. Let's see how it pans out for him this season. The next thing I want to talk about is the NBA. Warriors finished off the Trailblazers 2 nights ago. That was Portland's game to win. I mean, you had Myers Leonard had 25 points at halftime. He finished with 30. That's the game to win. I mean, they shouldn't have let the game get in overtime. And I think when they gave it overtime, that's when they gave the Warriors a chance to come back. They really shouldn't have let go of that 17-point lead, but that was going to come either way. It's the Warriors. They can score just like that. So that was a game to win. The Warriors beat them. They beat them handily without Kevin Durant, and that just goes to show that the Warriors are still they're still there. They're still that team. I mean, KD is a good part of it, but when Curry needs to step up, he'll step up and play that role that he had to play before KD got there. And I think people forget that. And right now, he's reminding everybody that he can still play that role, and he's still that good. And that's why he's back in the NBA Finals for the fourth straight year. Shout out to Dame. I mean, he played hard. It's just he's finally in the Western Conference Final. I think he'll do a lot better next year. I think he'll get back next year. They'll have Nurkic. I think that'll be a big help for them. Down low, having Yusuf Nurkic. I want to see what they're going to do in the offseason and see who they're going to try to get. What free agents they're going to try to get this coming offseason, because they need one more piece, and they need another scorer, in my opinion. I don't think Evan Turner's going to cut it. Steph Curry's not going to cut it. I think those are great role players, but those are not guys that are going to get you to over that Western Conference hump. The next game we'll talk about is the Milwaukee Bucks and the Raptors. This series just got real interesting last night. Now it's 2-2. Everybody's won at home, which was to be expected. Giannis had a struggling game. Game 3 came back and scored 25, 10, 5, and 3 the next game. And game 4 last night, and still lost by 18 points. That's going to be an interesting series. I feel like if they can contain Giannis, if the Raptors can contain Giannis, they'll win this series. Everybody knows Kawhi's hurt. No one knows what's hurt, but we all know he's hurt, and he still balled out last night. But as you can see, Chris Middleton can have 30 points, and they still end up losing by 18 points. So the key to stopping the Buccaneers, is to keep them off their 3-point line and stop Giannis. They averaged 28 transition points. I think they finished with like 10 or something last night. And you can't let them get out in transition. The Raptors have done a great job in keeping them a half-court team and building a wall around Giannis. And that's how they've been beating them. We'll see how game 5 goes. I think ultimately the Raptors are going to go out there and they're going to get one of these games in Milwaukee, and that'll solidify them to get to the finals. The Raptors just got to keep coming. Kawhi's gonna come. I want to see a little bit more out of Marc Gasol. I want to see Marc Gasol go off for 15, 20-point game. Fred VanVleet looked like he got his shot back. Kyle Lowry is playing out of his mind. I've never seen Kyle Lowry play this well in the playoffs. And I will be the first to say that I do not think Kyle Lowry is a great player in the playoffs. I think he's a regular season player, but he has proven me wrong this series, and I like it. He's showing up. He's playing how he's supposed to play, even hurt with that sprained left thumb. And everybody's hurt around this time. So it just goes to show who's ready to play, who wants it more. And Kyle Lowry is stepping up finally and showing that he's one of the elite guards in the league, and that is also helping the Raptors, who tied this series up 2-2. And we'll see what happens tomorrow night. It's gonna be a great series, but I know Giannis gonna come back for a vengeance. But if the Raptors keep building that wall and making them a half-court offensive team, running them off that three-point line and making them finish around those big bodies at the rim, and not letting them get out in transition, Raptors are going to win this series. They got to get Kawhi a little bit more healthy, and when that happens, I think Raptors are going to come out with this W, because they won in a big fashion last night, a very big fashion. Well, that's it for today. Like, subscribe, comment, tell people about me, and I'll keep the videos rolling in. Let me know what y'all want to hear about, and I'll keep talking about it.